All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with our end of day post wave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from postwavetrading.com, home of the world famous post wave price trigger reports. If you have not already done so, head on over to postwavetrading.com, sign up for the 14-day free trial, see how much money you can make trading alongside us over these next 14 days of your trial period. Prove it to yourself. See for yourself what all the conversation has been about. And with that saying, we are back. Hopefully, everyone had a good weekend. What up to Gmo in the live chat? What up? What up? What up to Virgil? When you say HIBS, you mean the New York Stock Exchange daily S&P high beta bear 3x shares. If that's what you're talking about, that's what we have here on the board. This is the ticker HIBS on the New York Stock Exchange. It's the direction, 3 times inverse ETF. All right, so if you take a look at the screen here, for one, I just don't like 3x ETFs. Just the way I think they're poorly designed and the way that they function and flow. Inverse ETFs in general, to me, they're just proven to be just messy. But let me hook you up. So as you can see, it's obvious that this particular security has been in a bear market for a long time because of the bull market and the stock market. Well, keying off the S&P 500, this ETF has been hitting new 52-week lows for the past month, it looks like here. And today it created another crash alert. So you're in a locked-in bear market. You got a bearish trend momentum reading and a crash alert for tomorrow's trading. So this one does not look like it's ready to go yet. So this one you will be waiting for a signal on this one. So nothing to do here just yet. All right, next up is Bitcoin futures. And as you can see here, we still have a bearish trend momentum reading that has not changed. But we also have, for the most part, a bull market setup, which is, it is what it is. And we got a bearish momentum reading. We got this negative bot check from several days ago. Had a crash alert coming into today's trading. So I'm expecting prices to continue to drop as long as this negative trend momentum reading stays intact. We can expect lower prices to come on the horizon in the Bitcoin. Gmo, I see you say you want to see PDN and BKKT. Okay, yep, I got you covered, my man. Hold on one second. Let me pull that up. Pull that up for you. All right, so PDN, and you want the one on the ASX, right? So let's get that up here for you. Oh, and by the way, I cannot stress it enough. You're going to want to really pay attention to tonight's PulseWave reports. They should be posted here shortly after the video. I can't stress it enough. I believe that something major is on the horizon. So you're going to want to follow the reports to a T. All right. So you don't get shafted. So you don't get your face ripped off. Volatility is about to start spiking here in the next few days, and it's going to be a wild ride. But only those with the pulse waves will be able to handle the volatility, because the system is going to put it into the reports where to enter and where to exit markets and where to place your stops so that you don't get shaken out of your positions. So here is PDN on the ASX. This is Paladin Energy. And you can see here, there is a caution here. So you've been in a bear market, but there is a caution sign here. All right. and we have a bearish trend momentum reading, the price action itself during this bear market rally has actually turned bullish, which means that we may have, possibly, perhaps be changing direction. Now, this had a attempt back here, and it actually did turn into a bear market. Went from a bull market to a bear market. Back here, same thing. You had this bull market correction that went deep enough and went into a temporary bear market. All right. Then the market, the trend reclaimed the price action, took the market back up into a bull market. Market failed. Sell the rally came in with the negative trend momentum reading, put you back into a bear market. So it's hard to say what's what. Sometimes what's going to turn into what. But as long as you got a bearish trend momentum reading, you should always expect lower prices. All right, regardless. And it's looking like, I mean, you've had back to back crash alerts, but you haven't gotten any downside production. And the longer this thing elongates out like this and stretches out, the more powerful that down move has the potential to become. All right. So something's on the horizon. All right. So this is one of those you're going to really want to see what the report has to say on how to handle this. I can't stress that enough. All right. Next up is the BKKT. Yep, I remember I added these for you the other day. I do remember. Let's see. Get this pulled up. All right, this one's also on the New York Stock Exchange. So we can get the data up here. Just taking a moment. All right. So this is back holdings. And as you can see here, it's been in a bear market. Okay. See the little bear in the corner there. So this is a locked in bear market. And you got a bearish trend momentum reading. So price action continues to fall. Right now, as you can see, it's headed back down to the Kumo cloud here. Kumo cloud support. It's been trying to get, a bear market rally going, but every time it does, it doesn't hold, and the market comes right back down again. This has been a pretty strong bear market, trying to get something going only to come back down again. So this one doesn't seem quite ready to go just yet. On this one here, if you are not in this market, you've just been watching this particular security, I would just wait until you get that algo shift where the bear market is over and it, officially turns into a bull market. That would be my guesstimate on it. But like I said, follow the report, and it will break it down for you on how to approach this and where the intraday price inflection points are located. All right, so that's that. All right, so let me get out of this one. All right, next chart is XRP Ripple. So XRP Ripple is right now also has a caution here. That means something big could be on the horizon. You've crossed over from bear market into bull market due primarily because of this big super parabolic bar, and the market has been recovering from that. So now you got that, you had a 50% retracement. Now it looks like you got that 61.8, 62% retracement going on right now. It's trying to find support. And I think it's going to find support at the trend line, at the 50-cent Kumo cloud, the bottom of the Kumo cloud trend line support. I think that's going to be the support for the market. and then the market should be able to take advantage of the up rampage, and you should be able to get on a rally back up toward the 70-cent level, maybe even the 80 cents. But if it's going to be a real bull market, then it should take out this bullish pointer, which is also your 52-week high. Okay, so what does the momentum trigger price mean on the report? Okay, so the trend momentum, as you see me discuss here in these videos, is of the utmost importance. Trend momentum takes a measurement of the market's volatility and momentum. And regardless of what the major trend is in the market, it lets you know what the price action is doing. So the biggest market crashes in history have all come under the auspices of a bearish trend momentum reading already in effect. The biggest rallies we've seen, explosions upward in the market, have all come under the auspices of a bullish trend momentum reading. Hence, this big upsurge bar, it happened during a bullish trend momentum reading. So when you see this, you're going to want to pay attention to it, because it's letting you know what's about to happen, where the price action is headed. So during bullish trend momentum readings, you want to be long the market. During bearish trend momentum readings, you want to be short the market, or if you don't want to short, you're flat. Or if you don't want to do anything but you're long the market, you take profit. You get out of longs. So if you're long here and then you get this bearish trend momentum reading, just hurry up and get right out of the market. Take profit, stand on the side, waiting for your next buying opportunity if you don't want to short. So that's how you do it. So you're long during the green, take profit in the red. Get back long in the green, take back profit in the red. Get back long in the green and take profit in the red. It's just that simple. That's how you do it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it means. So bullish trend momentum reading means buy. Bearish trend momentum reading means sell. That's how that works. All right. But that's a very good question. All right. So moving on to our next one here, we got, okay, wheat. I've been really watching these grains, and we got a bullish trend momentum reading finally now in wheat. So, and that's coming off that rally alert. It hit the bottom of the Kumo cloud resistance and stopped short. So the question is the market going to explode higher? And with the bullish trend momentum reading in effect, there is a high probability that that is the case. It's looking like wheat wants to run. So this one looks good on the long side of the market. Next up is soybeans. Soybeans is not ready yet. You got a bearish trend momentum reading and a crash alert for tonight and tomorrow's trading. So this one's not ready to run yet. All right. Taking a look here at corn. All right. Corn's neutralized on the back of a rally alert. So this one, if anything, you're looking for this one to explode higher when it comes off of the neutralize. Next up is silver. Okay, so silver has a bearish trend momentum reading and it's falling, like I told you. It's headed to $22. So definitely watch out there. On nat gas, now nat gas is a little tricky, but you finally got another bullish trend momentum reading and a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. The market broke out from the 250 level and hit, got up into the 270s now. So it is starting to show signs of life and waking up. It did this before. It did it here. Didn't last. Did it here. Did it here. Did it here. And it did it back here. Every time it has a little bit of upburst and then it can't hold it. So maybe now it's ready to do it. We're getting it on the top of the Kumo cloud. So maybe that has a lot to do with it. But we'll see. I'm watching this one. Next up is the Dow. The Dow still has a bearish trend momentum reading. I believe that the market is coming to this 34,000 at some point, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the sell the rally mode. still in the Dow. Looking at the NASDAQ 100, you got a bearish trend momentum reading, and this market is also still in the sell the rally mode. So I'm expecting lower prices on this one as well. I know we got the up rampage coming, but I'm expecting for the market to do one of those twists where instead of obeying the rampage, it cuts through the cloud and starts falling like a head fake. As long as this bearish trend momentum reading is here, I'm expecting lower prices because you're in the sell the rally mode. Next up is gold. All right, gold has a bearish trend momentum reading still. I'm expecting price action to fall back outside of the Kumo cloud and head south. The 1900 support has been holding the market together, but with this negative trend momentum reading still in place, it's not allowing gold to rally. S&P 500 has a bearish trend momentum reading as well. I'm expecting the market to come down and test the 4,000 level at some point here in the near future. Crude oil has a neutralized for tomorrow, for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Had a rally alert coming into today with the bullish trend momentum reading. You didn't really get any upside production. And with the market being neutralized, we'll see what happens when it comes off a neutralized. As long as it has a bullish trend momentum reading in the background, it should continue to rally when it comes off, but you never know. You could also get a top. So you just have to watch. All right, so let's see here. We got the euro. Euro's getting closer. I think it's going to hit that 108 here in the near future. We got that bearish trend momentum reading still in effect. Market's still in the sell the rally mode. And the pound sterling as well, negative trend momentum reading, getting closer to the 125. I think it's definitely in the near horizon on its way. As long as this bearish trend momentum reading is there, prices will continue to drop. Next up is the Aussie. It's been with the bearish trend momentum reading forever. You've been in sell the rally mode forever. Every rally gets sold off. Market's on its way to 64. Just like I had been warning about when the market was back up in here. Next up is the Russell. Russell has a bearish trend momentum reading. I'm expecting lower prices to come back down to the 1850 mark, which is around the top of the Kumo cloud support. And copper. Copper is a bearish trend momentum reading. I'm expecting prices to cut through the bottom of the Kumo cloud and continue to fall back down below 360. Next up is Ethereum, bearish trend momentum reading. And as you can see here, it's getting close to falling outside of the cloud. It's right here at that vortex level where this is where you'll see the market, the price action start to accelerate. So be wary if you're long Ethereum or Bitcoin, folks. This bearish trend momentum reading, as long as it's in effect, all rallies will continue to get sold. All right, let's see what we got here. It says, okay, Goldenberg said today there was a storm in straight line from Stockholm to Kharkiv, destroying all grains in Ukraine. Wow. Wow. Okay. And Jason says, thanks for keeping us up to date on the markets, Dex. Hey, that's what I'm here for, man. No problem. All right. So, yeah, I think that there's something going on, folks. You know, not everything can be, you know, quantified, if you will, you know, or explained, you know, easily. Some things a little bit more complex, but something's definitely afoot. And you definitely want to be prepared, folks. That's why I put out the PulseWave reports at pulsewavetrading.com so that you can know how to position yourself in these markets, because this is going to be an opportunity for traders to make more money than we have ever thought possible in our life, because as calamity strikes, those are going to be the money-making opportunities. And I believe that these opportunities are coming specifically to the commodity section. All right, so I think it's going to be in the forex, the foreign currencies, and in commodities. That's where most of the money is going to be, especially when the stock market starts to sell off and you start to see commodities explode. At some point, crude oil will explode. Gold and silver will also explode. But remember the catch 22 in the trading. Whenever a market is going to be bubbled up to extraordinary levels, they have to first break the market and crash it to the lowest point possible. We did that in crude oil during the pandemic when it went negative $100 a barrel. So that we're not long now, too much longer from the oil really exploding and spiking back up above 100. Gold and silver is not ready to bubble yet until it gets down to those extreme low points. Gold has to crash below the 1900 support and get back down to maybe the 1700s. Silver has to crash back down to 22 and even below that. And then after, when everyone's disgusted with the metals, then that's when they'll be ready to bottom and explode. Same thing with Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think we got more downside to come once the market gets really down to a nice base. That's when I think we'll see Bitcoin and Ethereum explode. But I think we're a long way off. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum will most likely shave 50% off of their current price levels before they're ready to do that. Gold and silver, not that bad, but maybe another 10 to 20% lower before they're ready to bounce. As far as the equity markets, I think you're going to see catastrophic lows. I think that at the end of the day, when after the dust settles, I believe that the U.S. stock indices are going to revisit not just the 2020 lows, but the 2009 lows. Okay, that's going to happen. All right. Nothing has happened to Frank. Frank is doing just great. He's in the background. He plays the background a lot. A lot of great things that you see that I'm able to do is because of Frank's ingenuity in the background. So he's running things in the background. I'm more the face, if you will, and he is the engine. So he is doing his thing in the background, but he's good. He's good. I just spoke to him the other day. He's good. All right. So with that being said, folks, you know that the system works if you work the system. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.